Right, welcome back to the DXB Today studio, where tonight we are focusing on half term. Yeah, I know many of you haven't broken up just yet, but we're marking your card. Get the calendar out, a few ideas for you to sort out your little loved ones. To that end, we've brought together some of the great minds of how to keep your youngsters interested and intrigued over the half-term break. What about the great outdoors? What about that quest for adventure? Well, let's just ask the head of operations of Quest for Adventure. Oussama Merabtene joins us now live here on the sofa. Great to see you, Oussama. Thanks so much.
Thank you for having us. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm liking this. I'm liking this because it's all about the forests, isn't it? It's all about getting... And I suppose that's one of the things that's changed. Go back to what Nims was saying at the top of the show. You know, times were that, you know, you think about half terms in Dubai and it's all about being indoors and being in a mall, and it was all the indoor activities. No longer.
Not with us, for sure.
Where's the forest?
We are located in Al Zora in Ajman. Okay. It is only about a 30 to 40 minute drive from Dubai. It's not too far away. But it is an opportunity for a lot of children with their families. Unfortunately, we can't have children on their own. We require for families or just guardians to be with them. Our minimum age is at 4 years old, but they get to experience a nature that you can't find anywhere else around UAE. It's a beautiful forest, and we are located in Al Zora city once again.
They get messy, they get dirty.
Only if they come for planting. So with a lot of corporates and with a lot of adults and a lot of schools who come for school trips during the semester, planting could be one of the things that they do. It is quite common for CSR activities, and this is called a mangrove tree, and it is what our forest is all about. It is specifically called the Avicennia marina, and this forest goes up to 6 meters tall, and it's just such a dense forest, and a lot of people come and just plant their tree and just learn about nature.
Wow, because I was going to ask, there's the adventure side to it, which is so exciting for kids, but of course the educational side is so important. So what is your process in that? When a kid does arrive, how do you take them through that journey?
So generally our tours are 2 hours long, and the goal or the objective behind our tours isn't just to enjoy kayaking and just have that activity, but it is also to learn about nature throughout the whole journey. In our forest, you're able to see different bird species like falcons, eagles, flamingos, and just different wildlife that you'll be able to see throughout the journey. And being with us, all our instructors are fully certified in terms of training, their safety as well, but they're also very educated to just give out those knowledge to the little children, and they just enjoy the story of the forest itself.
Beautiful.
So for someone like me with multiple kids of different ages, what can my kids do if I come there?
So our options are kayaking through the forest. This is what is most commonly attracts a lot of people to us. But we also have canoeing and just electric boat throughout the journey for people who are a little bit less likely to kayak. And is it a bit of a work that you have to do?
Yes.
But it is the enjoy. It is the best part about it. You know, you come out exhausted, a little bit tired. You get to eat, you get to have a nice meal right after it. But you get to also learn a lot about nature and just feel really good about yourself.
I think that's the best thing to do actually, like get the kids tired. You know what I mean? Get them tired so they go to sleep in the car on the way back, you know how it used to be. But I want to know more about the wetland reserve. Tell me a bit more about that and how that came to.
So our nature reserve is a Ramsar listed wetland reserve, and it is protected. So in terms of forest, there's a lot of, because mangroves grow in a coastal area, there's a lot of villas and apartments that usually get built around it, just because obviously apartments and villas closer to the water, to the coastline are lucrative in terms of business, but our area is protected, so you're away a little bit from the industrial life, and once you go into our forest, you are just away from all of that.
We've just shown images of the mangroves. We've just shown images of the kayaking. I'm sure people have just seen that. That's no way in the UAE. It looks like you're going down the Limpopo or something like that.
To be honest, the first thing our customers say when they come to us, especially little children, they'll be like, today we came for a trip in Thailand, or we came for a trip in Bali, because it is a completely different experience. The moment you go into our forest, because our forest is so dense, most mangrove forests around UAE are quite spread apart, but because we have less wind in Ajman, the genotype of the tree tends to grow a little bit closer to each other, and it's very tense. So once you come inside, you really feel like you're in a forest, which is not an experience you're able to find a lot around UAE, but it's a different side of UAE that is so beautiful and so unique. And I just hope all the kids get to come and enjoy it.
I've actually been. It's really phenomenal.
Yes.
And we were having this conversation earlier. There's parts of the reserve that are quite literally so low above the water you have to kind of bend over almost flat to get through them in a kayak. It's really, really something special.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're talking about kids loving it, but you did talk earlier about, you know, team building and companies coming down and grown adults absolutely loving the experience. What kind of things do you have available for them?
So technically we are specialized in providing companies and schools just activities that are either nature-based or just educational-based, whatever it may be. For children, for schools, we do a lot of team building activities. So a lot of kids come around, depending on the number of the group, we either divide them or we take them together, but they enjoy kayaking, different paddle sports that they can learn throughout, and different team buildings that we put them in random teams so they get to kind of cooperate with people that are not their friends. We kind of enforce that into the kids just so they're, you know, everything about us is just learning teamwork. And they just get to enjoy their day. In terms of corporates, it's mostly beach cleanups and plantation programs. The leaders of UAE have promised to plant 100 million mangrove trees all around UAE just because of how beneficial this tree is to the environment. It has the ability to take 3 to 5 times more carbon than any other tree in the same square meter. And this is why a lot of companies invest their time and money and effort to come and plant these little trees, and they just get all muddy and dirty in the process of it.
I'm really glad that you asked that question, Nims, because I think a lot of people hear half term, they think kids straight away, but they forget that it's an opportunity to spend time with your family. It's an opportunity for those without children to take a bit of time off and see the rest of the UAE. As I said, fewer cars on the roads, etc. There seems to be a bit more easy as well. So yeah, you don't just have to have children to enjoy half term. Take your own half term.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously we can look you up on your website and things like that. You've got my mind thinking now. Where do I stay? How do I do this? You know. So is there a specific place you would require to stay?
For us, we don't really require you to stay, as in just to enjoy the journey. We do have hotels all around us. Just through the Ajman Corniche or in Zor itself, there is Oberoi Hotel that you're able to stay in, which is a very, very beautiful hotel that you could stay in if you want to. But generally with us, it's a day activity mostly. The activity is only for 2 hours.
I think Oussama's playing for a freebie. You know, we know Lane. We've known him for a long time. I think he's after.
A couple of photos.
He's got decent following. He'll be okay. Look, Oussama, I think this is going to be hot property to get tickets and stuff for Quest for Adventure. I want to thank you so much for your time, for being here and telling us all about it. Lane's very, very excited. But for now, over to Lane for DXB in 60.
Well, Roshni, you are absolutely fantastic. You're phenomenal, and we want to get to know you a little bit more because your time here is very short, and we're going to give you a little quiz.
Okay.
So just a quick 60 seconds about you,
All right.
a little bit more in depth,
Okay.
but quick fire.
I'm
You
ready.
for that? Okay, cool. So we're going to start the clock in 3, 2, 1. Now, if you weren't an entrepreneur or a mum of 3, which I still find amazing, what would you be doing?
It sounds weird, an investment banker. I was doing it before.
Nice. Your motto in life and work?
Work hard, play hard.
It's a good one. First job you ever had?
Probably an intern at a clothing shop. Intern at a clothing shop.
Okay, cool. As that's what inspired you to do the...
To go into retail.
I get it. Your hidden gem in Dubai or the UAE?
Hidden gem, so I would have said Natura Tribe because not many people know about it. Yeah, Natura Tribe.
Nice. If you could choose one entrepreneurial superpower, what would it be?
To know exactly what my customers really want.
I like that. Top activity you recommend for families?
Top activity, I'm a big fan of camping with children. I think there's so many places in the UAE which are under the radar, and I'd say camping.
Nice.
Try it out this half term.
And the most out of the box idea you've ever had for a business?
God, I have so many. So many. I feel like every day I'm coming up with these like silly things that are never going to happen. This one's got me on the spot.
It is, it's all
Best
good.
is
It's
yet
all
to
good.
come.
Yes, I
You'll see
believe
me
that.
with something else soon.
Nice, I like that. Thank you so much.
Roshni, can't thank you enough for being our guest co-host.
Thank you for having me.
Will you come back and do it again?
If I'm invited, I'll be here.
We'd love to have you back. So thanks so much indeed for doing that. And Oussama, thank you very much.
Thank
for
you
being
very
on the
much.
team. All the best. Safe
Just-
journey back to Ajman as well.
Absolutely. Just before we go, we would like to offer all your audiences a coupon code, a 20% discount for everyone watching our show today. It is going to be DXB today. That is your coupon code, that is available to avail for all your customers and all your viewers to be able to
Look at
just
that.
come and enjoy. For the month of February, it
Thanksgiving.
is a chance for everyone to come and enjoy.
We'll see you in the kayaks. But before the kayaks, still more to come. Coming up, a great performer. H to the H is Harris Hamid, next up performing live.